Nigga like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know, with bird magic or something.
A nigga like me, a nigga like me, a nigga like me, a nigga like me.
Yo, bitch, want a nigga like me. Probably find 4 zips on a nigga like me. I go in like a G, don't get in my G's. Tell your kids not to be like a nigga like me. Why? Cause a nigga like me might squeeze with the heater. Just me and my team, me and my dream, and me and my queen. She been feeding the beat with a nigga like me. Nigga like me might speed in the Regal, receiving the Cinos. I spin them like sprees. Been on my P's and Q's. You gon' need lube. You tryna be a nigga like me.
Hey, you cutting class, then dropping out. Like fuck a job, I'ma trap it out. Only piece I'm with is when we clap it out. Be a nigga like me, you gon' slap and drought. How you tucking 40s, stacking 50s, cheating on her, hatting hickeys, limit 30, doing 60. 20s and 10s get blowed in the club on the private dance. Off of a real ass niggas ain't just a saying. And the odds against you not to see the can. So stunt hard cause I'm going ham. If he try to tax you then take his grams. Can't find him then kill his mans. Rap blades bigger than ceiling fans. You can't be like me if you ain't getting bands. Getting bands, breaking hearts and busting blocks. Middle fingers up like fuck the cops. When them jack boys fit to ever touch my spot. Cause they know I don't fit to ever bust my Glock. Need some tattoo tears, I kill the block. Call me Samurai Jack, I swing the chop. Fuck pop that life, you gotta be that life to be a nigga like me, cause that shit don't stop.
A nigga like me, a nigga like me, a nigga like me, a nigga like me.
Yo, bitch, want a nigga like me. Probably find 4 zips on a nigga like me. I go in like a G, don't get in my G's. Tell your kids not to be like a nigga like me. Why? Cause a nigga like me might squeeze with the heater. Just me and my team, me and my dream, and me and my queen. She been feeling the beat with a nigga like me. Nigga like me might speed in the Regal, receiving the Cinos. I spin them like sprees. Been on my P's and Q's. You gon' need lube. You tryna be a nigga like me. A nigga like me, I been on my feet. I'm the G, all these weaklings pretending to be them killers with me. You still wanna be weak on right where you live in the enter like thieves. Surrender or bleed. Them choppers come out, get that chopping you down with your timber like trees. Digging a ditch, you be in it like seeds. This is the D. Kick up a feet, have dentures for teeth. Switch it to freaks. Fuck with a cutie who booty so big and so thick that she end up with rips in her jeans. You can't even fuck and she say she won't suck on your nuts or your stuff less you liquids between. I stay in them guts, she laying her stuck. I made that bitch come, it's pressing my sheets. Pressing the D, but eventually if I keep spitting these, I'ma end up a king. Bitch on my team, she just digging for cheese. She can't get it from me cause I tend to my knees. They all say they rappers, I heard some they records. They verses ain't shedding, them niggas is weak. They come to them verses, I spit like a priest, but them gangsters just pray for a nigga like me, a nigga like me,
A nigga like me, a nigga like me, a nigga like me, a nigga like me.
Yo, bitch, want a nigga like me. Probably find 4 zips on a nigga like me. I go in like a G, don't get in my G's. Tell your kids not to be like a nigga like me. Why? Cause a nigga like me might squeeze with the heater. Just me and my team, me and my dream, and me and my queen. She been feeding the beat with a nigga like me. Nigga like me might speed in the Regal, receiving the Cinos. I spin them like sprees. Been on my P's and Q's. You gon' need lube. You tryna be a nigga like me.
Nigga like me, man. I love the game.